Okay, so Jennifer, I didn't get a chance to film you today because my phone went out, but I want to make sure that uh, I have something. I want to make sure that I have something that you can talk about. Like, walk me through the lesson today and how you felt about it. What did we do in class today?
Well, we were doing the advertisement project
Uh huh. What for? What
um,
advertisement for what?
for Mesopotamia.
Okay. So, um, what were some of the things that you felt went well today?
You were actually sitting with us and helping me, and before class, you showed me the example.
So you felt that the example of the advertisement that I gave to you at the beginning of class was helpful, so that you didn't miss something when I was explaining during class. Was that what you were saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
I actually got to hear you really
Okay.
well.
Um, what was another thing that I did that helped you um, with as far as like directions and stuff like that?
You repeated it several times.
Okay. Did you notice that I was looking at you when I was reading, or was I looking away? Was I looking around? Like, how was that for you?
You were actually looking at me.
Okay, was that helpful? Like me looking at you and telling you direction?
Yeah, it was helpful.
Okay. Um, let's talk to let's talk to um, about what your project, like what you had done today. I know that we just started, kind of like drafting this advertisement today. What have you done so far?
Um,
You could read like what's on your computer as well.
The Smart Mesopotamia. The Smart Mesopotamia is the best. We have many important technology inventions that we develop. They are very important to the people here because it helps their daily life. One of the important technology is the levees. They help us with the crops and they help the city not be in floods. In order to see when the next flood comes, we invented the calendar. That way we can support our levees to help them be extra strong for the floods.
That's awesome. I actually didn't get a chance to look at this because we just ended class. So it seems to me like you have a lot of details in there, and you were able to explain each of the uh, innovations of ancient Mesopotamia. So are you using innovation as a sole, like, so you're not talking about geography, you're not talking about culture, and you're not talking about social hierarchy? You're just talking specifically about why people should come to Mesopotamia because of these innovations. Is that right?
Well, first I'm gonna cover one part,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna keep on covering the other parts.
So you want to make sure that you hit the geography and social hierarchy and culture as well?
Yes.
Okay. Um, how was it working with a partner? How was it working with Alexander?
Sometimes he didn't do his work and he was talking.
Okay, so what did you do in that situation?
Well, I asked him to pay attention more.
Okay. Um, let me see. What other questions should I ask? What do you think could have went better as far as like what are some of the things that I could do to help you with your like hearing your hearing? What do you think would help? Do you think like being in a different seat would help, or um do you feel like the class was too loud? Because I know that when we were working at partners today, there was a lot of like noises going on. Did you feel like that was distracting?
Yes, it was really distracting.
Okay. Um, what about your seating?
No,
No, what?
it was okay.
It was fine.
Yeah.
So you didn't have a problem like hearing. Okay.
No, because I was really close to you.
Okay. Um. Okay. Let me see. I'm just gonna quickly film like what you have so far. Okay. So that is your project, and you you know that let's I want to make sure that we review this so that tomorrow you're going to be working on a project, so we might as well take this time to kind of look over what is expected, right? So you know that your end product, and you have this copy already on your drive, you know that this is what's going to be expected of you. So what are some of your next steps? What do you think will be helpful to do? So like this is what you have so far, right? Ooh. So this is what you have so far, and if this is what is expected of you, what do you think would be a helpful next step for you?
I'm gonna add more stuff and more details and photographs.
Okay. Do you think you should do the photographs like tomorrow, or should you do the photograph once you're done with everything?
Once I'm done with everything.
Yeah, so that's good planning, because we don't, because you're not being graded by like the pictures, you're being graded by your presentation and by what details you're putting in, right? What do you think would be helpful, like moving forward? So I know that you said the noise was too loud. Do you think that tomorrow, if I arrange like an alternative location for you in Alexander, maybe in the cafeteria, would that help?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that might be helpful. Do you need anything from me before tomorrow's class?
No, I'm alright.
You're all right. You're good to go. All right. Thank you.